the final dance on the legs. Yes, it's a little bit emotional in a way, but that's what it is. As you can see, for this run, I'm having to contend with some sheets of ice. Winter's come, but then it's warmed up a little bit and everything started to melt again. So extra easy and extra cautious. Go down uphill. Exactly. That was not planned, but got to take it easy. I was thinking about jumping over that block of snow just then, but then I remembered what just happened. It's impossible to run on ice. Actually, it's not so hard. Obviously, if you're going downhill, you're kind of predominantly landing on the heels and your force is going forward. So, like what happened to me, easy to slip out. But if you've got good running form, ice almost teaches you to run with good form, because you shouldn't be overstriding. And then secondly, your foot is landing underneath the center of your mass. And you think how a penguin walks is with the center of mass on ice. Okay, that goes without saying that a sheet of ice without any grit or anything is quite hard to run on. Especially because to move forwards, you need to push force backwards. And yeah, it can be a little bit challenging. Right, I'm listening to my own advice. I'm going downhill. I'm gonna pay attention. And they say that most accidents happen when you're like 50 meters away from home, and that I can speak from experience. When I was doing my 2:45 marathon attempt, the day before I was cycling home, I misunderestimated the curb. Boom! And the reason for it is probably because, you know, you get home and you're thinking, oh, what am I gonna eat? And we sort of stop thinking of what we're doing. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Of course, when the conditions are icy like that outside, it also is a good option to run out with spikes. No, not running flats like that, but you can get trainers here in Finland and that have spikes in at the bottom here, and they really do help. So when it is like sheets of ice, these can really help. 10-kilometer run, it felt so good. I mean, when doesn't it feel good to run, especially after you finish your run? It can be hard during it sometimes, but yeah, going for a run, it's always a good day. Well, any time to get outside, breathe, and do some sports. Let's set you down. I've got a couple of slices of toast to tuck into whilst I'm talking to you. Okay, enough of that. We're not here to watch me eat and get crumbs all over my face. But what a year, 2022. I'm sure it'll be interesting actually, first of all, to hear how your 2022 was. Leave it down in the comments section down below. Write whatever you want, you know, there's no judgment. I mean, it's not about how many kilometers or how many hours. Was it a good year for you? What are you grateful for in 2022? And let's say also, it's not New Year's resolution. I'm always believe that you shouldn't wait for a certain time to like kickstart that action. Now is the moment to do that all the time. But what do you want more of in your life in 2023? What is gonna be your kind of goal or something like that? That's really interesting, because that's exactly what I'm kind of gonna go through right now.
So 2022 in sports-wise for me, I've brought all of it to the YouTube channel. You can go back and have a look at some of those videos. But here's what it looks like according to my Saunter app. And as you can see, the year started out with COVID. It's been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And yeah, it was important to let the body come back into things slowly, and some skiing, and gradually getting back into running and everything. We all hit some, you know, speed bumps in a way, things to like overcome, and that's been quite present in my 2022. We had a few problems towards the beginning of the year with ankle or something down in that area. Managed to work through that with some help from a physiotherapist. So as a result, got stronger, more knowledge in my mind of how to, you know, prehab, how to like avoid those things, and how some more exercises to do. So that in itself is a great achievement. Then we were working towards Ultra Pyrenees, and then we got some real consistency back into the running, out on the trails. We were in France in the mountains in Chamonix, some like really epic scenes, and you know, lots of elevation gain, and felt like, you know, I was doing like 120 kilometers I think it was a week, and it just felt so good. And then yeah, that fall happened. I mean, banged the knee, and it cut short quite a lot of that great fitness. I think maybe I was like in the fitness of my life almost at that point. And yeah, you obviously got a little bit frustrated, am I allowed to say that, with that whole situation? But then quickly you have to accept things, and then as soon as you accept something, you can move on and gain and grow from it. And actually from there, same as the previous time, I've learned some new exercises. I've actually got stronger legs per se, and look at me now. I'm out there skiing loads, out there running, not loads, but running, and the knee is feeling great. So that, all in all, in terms of sporting wise, is a great success, and I'm extremely happy for that. Which leads me into 2023, which is going to be maybe not astronomical. Yeah, astronomical. Let's be bold and say it's going to be astronomical. But I'm going to be honest and say 2022 hasn't been the best for my YouTube. I would say, like, the content that I've been bringing here, and I apologize for that. I'm being completely open here, and I would have liked to have brought better stuff to the channel, but maybe it's been a bit challenging for me in that sense that, you know, when I've had these injuries or things, that speed bumps, as I said previously, that what can I bring that is valuable to you watching it? And that's like one big thing for me with YouTube. I don't want to bring, you know, like meaningless content or content that is just generic and it's all out there. Obviously, yeah, I do bring those with shoe reviews and stuff, but I always like to bring my own touch to it, and I respect the person who is subscribing to my channel and clicking on the videos, and I always try to create meaningful content. And maybe my mind has switched off and said, look, Mark, what I've got to offer right now might not bring value. But in saying all of that, and, you know, sharing what I am saying now, it's not true, because, you know, sometimes you slipping on the ice or whatever it may be can bring a smile to someone's day. So I shouldn't maybe think like that, and maybe that's a learning lesson for me right now. Like talking to the camera, I've come to realize that maybe I've just been lazy. So 2023 is going to be exciting because I'm going to share all my adventures here on YouTube, and I plan to have many of them. Adventures don't just mean, it's like, it can be quite an overwhelming word. It doesn't just mean going for, you know, like a epic 60-kilometer run in the mountains, which we will be doing. Well, 100 kilometers. I'm going to be going back to Ultra Pyrenees, as I said, in October. But it is also everyday adventures. That's how I like to live my life, you know. Running around a lake for 20 kilometers, yeah, it's just running around a lake, but it is an adventure if you make it into an adventure. YouTube doesn't work. It's not just me sharing me to you. It's obviously about you watching me and interacting. And that I'm grateful for, and also I want that to be a little bit more of the channel that, you know, you can say, I want to see what you're eating whilst you're doing some training, so I can do those types of videos. Those types of things always help me to help you also. So this is far from a really in-depth or, you know, review of 2023 of Running with Marc. This is just a video explaining like what's been going on, what's going to be going on, and yeah, just to get back into that rhythm of making YouTube videos, because as I've said, I feel like I've been a little bit lazy on this, and I feel guilty. Guilty is the wrong word, but I'm really motivated, let's say, to continue this journey and bring things that are of value to you, value to me, and yeah, it's just fun, isn't it? Thanks a lot for following along. Thanks a lot for the continued support. It means the world to me. It really does. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and we'll see you in the next video. And yeah.